Right.
And what happens though, if you don't check that when they're younger, it
Yeah.
carries all the way up until high school. But what
Yeah.
happens is that they'll just be like, well, then you're not playing, or whenever they're college. And then they're so disappointed and that kind of spirals out of control. So I
Yeah.
think it's important just kind of teaching those that respect, just kind of goes on with just regular life. Let respect your coaches, respect the umpires and those, or the referees, whoever is out there. They're just doing their job. And your job is to go out there and play hard. Um, and be respectful. So not like, I'm the next this and that, and I'm only 12, so.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So in with the sports, have you learned any lessons in dealing with your kids in sports that maybe you've carried over into your professional career?
I think, some of the lessons that I've learned is, so one of it is, I work in a male dominated field, first of all. So let me
Of
just
course.
start with that. And I think sometimes the aggressiveness, you have to tone it down, because I'm very competitive, being a former athlete. And I think sometimes that translates over into my field because you have to be aggressive, you have to always be up on things, you have to, and I know sometimes my son's just like, you guys need to calm it down, like you need to take a break, you know and I think just learning those lessons that sometimes you just kind of have to like zip it, sometimes you have
Yeah.
to pause, and think about the next play quietly, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And I think that translates over into my profession too, because sometimes we're so quick to, okay, what's the next thing? Or we want to just jump out there and say it. But sometimes I think just kind of backing up, reevaluating, and almost making like a sports play first.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. That's
Gotcha.
good.